So today we're looking at the Twin Force G-Max 40-volt lithium-ion powered 20-inch lawnmower from Greenworks. This is one of the nicer built lawnmowers out there in the cordless world with some incredible battery time. This particular unit has 2 spots for batteries. 1, 2. You can put, it comes with, let me pop this out, it comes with 2 batteries with it. You get a 4 amp hour battery and you also get a 2 amp hour battery, which is just a little bit shorter. Let's cut that back in. And it runs off 1 battery at a time, so you're not using both batteries at the same time, which will extend your runtime. If you put 2 4 amp hour batteries in here, you'll be running, it will last longer than you do. What's neat about it is that you have batteries in, and it will show you with a little red indicator down here onto this little housing which battery it's using. It starts with the left battery. When that's depleted, then it goes to the right battery. So you get an idea of how long you're going to be able to use it, because you'll see when the halfway point is, and off you go. So let's take a look at the blades on this. In order to do that, I'm going to take these batteries out, because you never want to be looking at the blades on any cordless machine with the battery in or the key. And this one does not have the key to remove the key, so we're going to take the batteries out. Now on the bottom here, you can see that it is a twin blade system. And how these blades work is they're actually going opposite of each other. They're both turning towards the middle, and what right about in this area is the chute, a little insert that you put in that changes it from a bagger. You pull this out and then it shoots the grass clippings out the back into the bag. You put this little chute adapter right here, you put this back in, and that makes it into a mulcher. So it's going to keep the grass in there and mulch it up, and it does a really nice job of mulching the grass clippings. Or, of course, you could bag it and go that way. But the 2 blades are turning, so it's blowing that grass down into the middle of the machine, which is different than a traditional lawnmower that has 2 blades, where this one would be pushing the clippings over to this one, and then this one would be blowing it out the side. It doesn't work that way on this particular unit. Dual motors, so they're both electric motors, are spinning, and it sounds like a drone going over as you're using this particular machine. One thing you'll notice is that the blades are offset. This one is a little bit farther back than this one. So if I'm going to be going up to a tree or something, and I typically would maybe come forward into the tree or the obstacle, well, the blade's this far back, so I can't get that close. The blade's even farther back on this side. Or I can go around it carefully this way, and the blade is only, goodness gracious, maybe 3/4 of an inch from the outside of this housing. So if I need to get closer to things, you're going to be doing a lot more from the side and virtually nothing from the front when it comes to mowing close to objects. So my overall thoughts on this machine. This is one I love the look at it. It looks cool. The tires, it handles well. I was just excited about it. I really wanted this one to be one of my favorites of this whole testing in the 40-volt line. It rated the lowest for me, and mainly because that it doesn't quite mow as well as I would like it to. The blades are sharp. We went and took it out into different height grass, and it knocked the grass down, don't get me wrong. But the height adjustments, we have 5 different height adjustments. In the lowest height adjustment, it's still cutting the grass about 2.5 inches tall. And at that height, if you have kind of a softer grass, it's going to kind of push some of it over. It's not going to cut it cleanly. It's not going to pull it back up to cut it. So you end up with kind of a rough looking. You don't have that nice manicured look. If you've got a lawn in which you're wanting to have more of that, more of a rugged outdoor, just basically you're just topping it, this would be a great option. If you're going to cut your grass at 3 inches high and you're going to, you cut it when it's 4.5 inches and you cut it down 3 inches, this is the machine for you. You're going to love it and you're going to get a great result out of it. I like our front yard to be about 1 3/4 to 2 inches high tops, and this can't do it. So I was really kind of bummed about that, because again, I like everything about this machine, except I would like to see it go down another inch in height, and it would be a winner across the board. The batteries, the 2 amp hour battery, the 4 amp hour battery can be used for a variety of tools. There's chainsaws, there's blowers, there's different trimmers and things. They've got a great line of different tools, and I've got some other Greenworks tools, and I just love them. The biggest downfall for me was it just doesn't get down and cut as low as I would like it to. But for some of you who don't mind don't want to cut that short, this would be a great option. We'll put links in the description below so you can go check this out. But overall, it gets a high rating in everything but the height adjustment.